Hello everyone, Lisa Philpotts here, and this video is meant for people who have a pretty strong background in health research, or at least understand basic health research methods, and want to know the special features in PubMed that can really flush out the research that addresses the research question that you have generated. So there are several things you can do in PubMed here. One of them is from the home screen, or at least two of them are actually, and we'll take a look at them now. You will see a link kind of near the bottom of my screen here that says Clinical Queries. We're going to go ahead and click on that. From here, you can enter in keywords related to your research topic like you normally would. So I'm going to say knee pain and athletes. So several things will come up here. So the one on the far right is medical genetics. That's a pretty specific category. So I won't go into that, but if you're interested in genetics, take a look at it. Everyone else, though, is probably more interested in clinical studies or systematic reviews. So systematic reviews, as you know, are fantastic if you're trying to get started with a literature review, especially if you can find one closely related to your research question, because that really gives you a head start. So they will be listed in this middle column here. In the left column, this is really handy. So think about the category that your question falls into. So say I'm interested in the best intervention for knee pain for athletes. You can select that here. So your choices are etiology, diagnosis, therapy, prognosis, and clinical prediction guides. And I know not every one of your research questions are going to fall into these categories, but if they do, obviously this will be helpful for you. You can choose from a broad or narrow scope, and just remember that broad is casting that bigger net. You're more likely to find all the therapy articles out there, but you might get some stuff back that isn't that relevant. Versus narrow, you're more likely to get back stuff that actually focuses on interventions or treatments, but you may miss out on some of the stuff that's out there. So it depends if you're trying to run a thorough search or if you're kind of time pressed and just trying to get an idea of what's out there. So there's your clinical queries. I'm going to go back to the home screen now. So the other link from this screen are topic-specific queries. So when you get to this screen, the clinical ones are here, but if you get past that, we have several subjects. So I just get familiar with the ones that are available because there aren't that many. And if your research question falls into one of these categories, you can search these special categories in PubMed. So it's still searching things that are in PubMed. It's just a smaller category, so there's less to wade through. So basically, you would click on one of these. So all you have to do once you get here is you'll see this long search strategy. Don't be intimidated. It's what PubMed drew up for you. You'll just click at the beginning of it and then type in the terms that you're interested in. And then you're good to go. So just put in your search terms like you normally would, except in this case, you know, if I'm interested in health literacy, they already took care of that concept for me. You can perform your search, so you just press enter. And you should get a smaller subset related to the topic of your choice. So, final thing you can do in PubMed. So the final thing you can do in PubMed is if you don't really have a filter that fits what you're interested in, what you need to do is think about the clinical question that you have and the best research methodology that would correspond to what you want. So as an example, say you're interested in interventions, probably the best type of study for you is going to be a clinical trial, specifically a randomized controlled trial. So you can activate that filter here, show the filter, and then you actually click on it. Say you're interested in the client experience, then maybe qualitative research is going to be the best choice for you. So that filter is also available. If you don't see it in the left-hand side, you can always access these special filters from your MyNCBI account, and there's a separate video on that. So I hope that's helpful for you. So my route would probably be to see if there's there's pre-made filters, so the first clinical queries we looked at related to your question, and then I might do a general keyword search, and then choose the best research methodology for your particular question. I hope that helps, and happy searching. Bye.